Alex,
Joe.
do you know what they call the Hunger Games in France?
No, what?
A battle royale with cheese. You get it?
I get it.
3年 B 組の皆さん、こんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。
今日皆さんは幸運にも今年度バトルロワイヤルの大賞クラスに選ばれました。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Battle Royale is the story of a future where an oppressive government forces children to fight to the death in gladiator-like combat. The kids must choose and either kill each other. Sorry, I can't read my own damn notes. Battle Royale is the story of a future where an oppressive government. Shit. Battle Royale is the story of a future where an oppressive government forces children to fight to the death in gladiator-like combat. The kids must choose to either kill each other off or work together to find a way off the island. In the end, there can be only one. Both of us, you and I, have both seen this film before.
Yes.
It's been a while, though.
Yeah.
We thought in light of the Hunger Games Mockingbird Part 1, whatever, Hunger Games 3 Part 1 coming out tomorrow, I thought it'd be appropriate to talk about the original Hunger Games.
In Battle Royale, the whole event isn't as publicized as it is in Hunger Games. They don't really have like a grand newscast of the entire thing. I mean, obviously they one of the opening scenes is the news covering the previous year's winner of the game of the battle. Mm-hmm. But it's not as glorified as it is in Hunger Games.
Let's have a big hand for our very first volunteer, Katniss Everdeen.
That also kind of ties into the reason for the Battle Royale, is that, again, in Hunger Games, it's the government putting their foothold on the people. Mm-hmm. And this one is just adults are sick of bratty kids.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which I guess is not as interesting as what the Hunger Games is doing, but the way the film is made is more interesting. What's another interesting thing about this movie versus Hunger Games is the world that they live in also, because in Hunger Games, if they escape the games, they know exactly what they're going to be getting into. They're going to be going into different parts of the government. Maybe they'll escape back to their whatever factions, precincts, whatever they are. Districts. That's what it was in this one.
Yeah.
In Battle Royale, though, from the few glimpses of the outside world that we get from flashbacks and the very end of the movie, we're shown a world that's not unlike what today looks like.
Yeah.
And when you think about that, and you think about the kids escaping off the island, well, what are they going to be escaping back into? They're going to be escaping back into a world that condones this Battle Royale, a world where the government can snatch them back up whenever they want to.
Yeah.
So what's the point of escaping in the long run? What do you think about the violence in this movie, also? If you don't have hope for the main characters, if you don't have a feeling that there's a chance they could survive, there is no tension, because you just think, like, all right, I'm going to sit here and wait for the next person to die.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, you really want to see them through, and you believe there's a chance the movie might take you there. If you think the movie will give them the chance to survive, that's what keeps us on the edge of our seat and really wanting to hang in with them.
And that was definitely shown in the relationship and between the two main characters, the guy and the girl. I can't remember their names, but yeah, they were fighting. But they were just, you know, hoping that they'd find some way to get out of this. That, you know, some hope that they would survive. And it wasn't all like you were saying. It wasn't just a string of you know, bloody murders one after another. There were times when they'd take a minute and, you know, be able to talk and, like, kind of you know, get some character development and actually make us want to, you know, hope for them.
Yeah. In the end, it's a film about a world that has given up on the youth of today and just say, let's have all the kids go in and murderize each other.
Yeah.
But then in doing that, it shows us the humanity of these kids, and really shows us the ugliness of, what being a little brat can do to you. But on the other hand, it shows us that when people really band together, they will fight against the first instinct, which is to kill each other off, and they will try to form communities, and they will try to move forward.
I partially agree with that.
Yeah?
In that, yes, there are some that try to band together, but there are very few. We're going back to the scene where all the girls are in their small community, and they all end up shooting each other. I would say that's taken from, like, Lord of the Flies.
It's fun, it's entertaining. Maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit, though, because in the end, I'm not sure if it's really worth it all, if the movie's good enough to warrant that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I agree with you, like, in saying that. Yeah, it's actually kind of an entertaining movie to watch, but I feel like there isn't a whole lot to it. Like you were saying, there is the you know, the part about you clinging onto humanity and fighting your instinct to resort to violence, especially when confronted with violence. I don't think this time I like it as much as when I first saw it.
Really?
Yeah. The movie itself, I mean, going on a technical standpoint, it's simply shot. There's not a whole lot of great camera work. I mean, it gets the point across what you're seeing, but technically it's not, like, incredibly impressive and not great. But I guess it fits well with the rest of the style of the movie. Overall, I think it's interesting. It's a good movie to watch if you're kind of interested in the idea and the story. But I don't know.
I prefer the comedy version of the Hunger Games, Funny Games,